Hello everyone. So in this session we will discuss about Python's operator. Okay. So we will discuss about operators in Python. Okay, like all the operators and input function. Okay. So input function and operators in Python. As well as we will discuss about precedence rule and associativity rule. Of operators. Okay. So before moving forward, we will take a recap. Okay, a quick recap of the previous sessions. Okay. So in the previous session, we have discussed about fundamentals of Python. Okay, like intro part, history of Python, as well as Python variables, naming conventions, and Python data types. Okay. So we will discuss Python data types. Okay, a quick recap we will take. So if you want to check out the previous videos, then you can. So you can visit the YouTube channel. It is G2J1. Okay, so from here, click on live. So you can watch a day 2 session. Okay, then you can watch a day 1 session from here. Okay, so day 2 session and day 1. So in the day 1 session, we discuss about Python intro part, fundamentals of Python, variables, as well as history of Python. Okay, and in the day 2 video, we discuss about Python variables, naming conventions, data types, typecasting, comments. Okay, so you can watch from here. Now, so let's take a quick recap of data types. So we have strings as a data type. We have numbers. So inside numbers we have integers, float, and complex. Then we have Boolean values, that is true and false. And then we have list, tuples, dictionaries, set, and frozen set. Okay, so what are strings? They are like any group of character inside quotations, inside double, single, or triple quotations. So any we can mention here group of characters inside double, single, and triple quotations. Okay. So for example, we have hello world. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or any special characters. Okay, so these are all strings. So any characters or any group of characters inside double, single, or triple quotations are known as strings. Then we have numbers. So in numbers, we have integers, float, and complex. So integers are like simple numbers. Okay, like we have 12. Okay, we have this number. So these are like integers without point number. Then we have float. So they are like floating point number, which is decimal numbers, which is point numbers. Okay. So now we have complex number. That is combination of real and imaginary number. That is 1 plus 2j. So 1 here is a real number and j is an imaginary number. So we have numbers and strings. Now we have booleans. So inside booleans we have true and false. Okay. Then we have list. So we can use list in square brackets. Okay, that is we have list can contain any number of data type and any number of elements. That is okay. So we have elements inside list. So apple is an element, cherry is an element of list. So we can store any number of elements and any type of elements. Like we can store string, we can store integers, we can store point numbers, as well as we can store boolean values. We can store list inside list, or tuples inside list, dictionaries inside list, set inside list, etc. Okay, then we have tuples, and lists are mutable in nature, which can we change. So we can change the element of list, we can add elements, we can remove elements. Okay, that is mutable. Tuples, they are like immutable in nature. So we cannot change. We use tuples inside parentheses, that are round brackets. Okay, so any combination of data types inside round brackets are known as tuples. Okay, so apple is our element here, cherry is a string. So these are strings. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a 5 is a integer value. 1.2 is a float. 2 is a boolean values, and list, this is a list. So we can store any number of data type inside tuples or inside list, dictionary, set, etc. And tuples are immutable in nature. They are inside round parentheses. That is this one. Okay. So they are immutable in nature. We cannot change the values of or elements of the tuples. We cannot add values. We cannot remove elements. Okay, so apple is an element, or we can say that a value of a tuple. Okay, then we have dictionaries. So dictionaries are like mutable in nature, which means we have they are inside. They are like key value pairs, and they are inside curly braces. Okay, so we have name and colon. We have value, that is John, comma. We have key colon value. So dictionaries are like they follow a JSON format. Okay, so we have key, we have value, we have key, and we have value. So name is a key here, which is separated by colon, and John is a value here. And we have age is a key separated by colon, and we have a value. So here we have one key value pair, which is separated by comma, and we have second key value pair. So here name is a string, 18 is a key here, like which is a value here, which is a integer. So even we can store dictionaries inside dictionaries. Okay, so we can store, let's say we have a key name fruits, colon. Now we can mention here dictionary. Okay, so inside dictionary, or we can mention here list first, then we will mention dictionaries. Okay, so here fruits is a key here, and list, this list is a value here. Okay, so fruits is a key separated by colon, and we have a value which is list. Okay, this is one key value pair only. So fruits is a key and value is a this list. Then we can store dictionaries inside dictionaries. That is, let's say alpha, colon. Now we can mention value here. So value is in the form of dictionary. That is A, colon 1, comma B 2, 3. Okay, so here you can see A is a value. Sorry, A is a key, 1 is a value. So A is a string here, 1 is an integer. B is a key, 2 is a value. C is a key, and 3 is a value. And this whole dictionary is a value itself. Okay, of this alpha key. So this is one key value pair. So we can make like as many as key value pairs inside dictionaries. So we can store we can store dictionaries, tuples, or list as a value inside dictionaries. Okay, like any number of key value pairs and any number of data type. So now we have said, and dictionaries are mutable in nature, which is we can change the element, we can change the values of the key, and we can like add values, we can remove values. Okay, like we can add any number of key value pairs, we can remove any number of key value pairs. Then we have set. So set are inside curly braces, that is apple. We can copy this here. So here we have set. So set are inside curly braces. Okay, that is apple is element, cherry is element of a set. So inside set we have strings, we have numbers, we have integers, we have float numbers, we have boolean values, we can have complex number as well, and then here we have a tuple. Okay, so we can add as many values and any type of data type. Okay, so now here set are mutable and immutable both. Okay, that is the elements of set are immutable and the set itself is mutable. For example, you can change the value of apple to any value. Like you can change apple to any value banana, or you can change 1 to 10 any value. Okay, sorry. I'm saying opposite. So we cannot change the value. You cannot change apple to any value. We cannot change grapes to any value. Okay, but you can add as many value as you want, and you can remove any value. Okay, suppose you can remove apple from the set. You can add any value. So that is set itself is mutable, but we cannot change the values. Like we cannot replace apple with any other value. That is, the elements of set are immutable in nature. Okay. Now we have frozen set that is immutable in nature. Okay, it is like a constructor here, frozen set. Okay, so the nature of set is mutable and immutable both. So to make set fully immutable, we use frozen set. Okay, so frozen set and name of your set here. Okay, so now let's move forward with input type. So we have input in Python. Input is like okay, so input is used to take input or values from the users. So we can take any number of values from the users. Okay, for example, we can write, suppose there's a form. Okay, you are asking for name or for age from the user. So in that case, we use input. Okay, for example, name equal. So we can use input. So here we will use a string that is please enter your name or just enter your name, colon, space, quotation, close. Okay, now we can print here, print your name is, or we just keep it simple first, name. Okay, so let's try this in VS Code. So let's make a file here, new file. That is input or in Python input dot py. Okay, drag your file on top of VS Code icon, open this. Okay, now here we can type name equal input So here we have name. Name is a variable here, and here we are asking for a name from the user. Okay. So input, enter your name. So this will be printed as it is. Okay, with this colon. So here this is a string. Okay, this is like a question we are asking from the user, or we are asking to input the name from the user. Okay, so that is why we are write enter your name colon. Okay, so run this from the terminal. Name of your file, that is python underscore input.py. See, now it is asking for enter your name. So let's enter the name. Enter. So this will be printed as it is. Okay, so here we are asking for the name from the user. Input, enter your name. Okay, now here we can edit this. Your name is quotation, comma. Just put comma here. Okay, now we can run this again. So Python, enter your name. So Bhavya, enter. So your name is this one. Okay, so we are writing your name is a string, and this is my name. Okay, it is also a string. So here we are asking for the name. Okay, from the user. That is enter your name. So this enter your name colon will be printed as it is, even with this space. Okay, there's a space here. So here enter your name colon space. So this will print as it is. So here you can see enter your name colon and this space. Okay. Now whatever you write um inside this string, so this will print as it is. Okay, so clear the screen. You can see here. So whatever you write, this will print as it is. Okay. Now, so this is how we can take input from the user. Now we can mention here last underscore name, or we can mention here first name underscore name. Okay, last underscore name equal input enter your last name. Okay, so we will print first name comma last name. Okay, so whatever the user will input, this will store inside first name, inside variable. Okay, whatever the user will input, the last name or first name, so this will like store inside these variables. Now we are printing these variables inside print statement. Okay, so let's run this from the terminal. So let's move to desktop, clear the screen. Yeah. So here we can run Python and name of your file, that is input underscore .py. Python underscore input. So enter your first name. So it's Bhavya and J. Enter. So this will print as it is. Okay, with this space. So this space is because of this comma. Okay. Now, so we can add this print. So we can mention your first name is. We can put comma here in first name, and then we can put comma, and your last name is last name. Okay. So let's remove this. So first name, last name. Okay, so if your first name is your name and your last name is your last name. Okay. So your first name is a string here, and first name, this one is a variable. Okay, so which is storing your value. Your last name is a variable, sorry, string, and last name is a variable here. Okay. Now we will take number as our input. So comment this out. You can press Control A, Control forward slash. Okay, so here we can enter num underscore one equal input, enter the first number. Okay, then num underscore two equal to input and second number. Okay, now we can add these numbers. Print num1 plus num2. Okay, now we can do this. Okay, so here, first number, let's say 1. Second number, let's say 2. Okay, now we have 12. So we are adding first number, second number. So instead of getting 3, we are getting 1 to 12. That is because of the string. So here 1 is not a number, it is a character. That is 1. Okay, which is, and here that 2 is a character here, is a string here, not a number. And that is why we have 1, 2. Okay, so now we have to convert your 1 or your 2 into number. That is integer or float. So here, so there's a property of an input, that is input so input always take input in the form of string. Okay, suppose you are entering any number, let's say 1 or 2. So these are not numbers, these are strings. Okay, that is why this is string. And when you add these strings, okay, like when you're adding the strings together, so these are 1, 2, not 3. So these are this process is known as concatenation. Okay, so here we're adding two strings, that is the process is known as concatenation. So input always take input in the form of string. Okay, so whatever you input, these are all strings. Okay, now we have to convert your string into integer. So how we can convert? That process is known as typecasting. That is converting your one data type to another. Okay, so converting your one. So string is a data type here, and integer is also a data type. So we are converting a string into numbers. So we can perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, or multiplication, addition, etc. So here we are putting input and your name. So we have two ways to convert your string. Okay, for example, we have input first name, first number. Now we can create another variable here, that is a. Okay, int num underscore. Same as with second number, b equal int num underscore 2. Now we can add a plus b. So now you can see we have num1. So whatever the user will input, that is a string here. Okay, 1, suppose 10. Now here is a variable which is converting your string into number. Okay, or we can say string into integer. Now your 10 is not a string anymore. This is an integer. Okay. Here we are storing number, that is user will enter, let's say 11. Okay. And here we are converting your string into number, that is integer 11. Okay. Now we are adding a plus b, that is 10 plus 11. Okay. The answer is 21. So we can check. Okay. So we can clear the screen. Now we can run. First number, let's say 10, 11. Okay. Now we can check. We have 21 as answer. So instead of getting 111011, we are getting 21. Okay, like 10 plus 11. If you are adding a string here, then answer will be 1011. Now, here we are adding 10 plus 11 as an integer here. So answer is 21. Okay, and this process is known as concatenation, and this process is known as addition. Okay, so keep in mind, um, input function always take input in the form of string. So whenever you want to perform arithmetic operations or mathematical operations, you have to convert your string into numbers. Okay, like either in integers or float. So, so this is one way of converting. Second way is we can create no variable equal. Let me comment this out. Yeah. So we can mention input, enter your first number. Num underscore 2 input. Okay, so enter your second number. Okay, now here we can mention print num underscore 1 plus num underscore 2. No, here we can mention int here, int input. Same as here, int input. Or you can use here parenthesis. Okay, so here we are converting your numbers, like converting a string into numbers here only. Okay, previously we are creating another variable. Okay, we are like taking input from different variable and we are converting from different variable. But here we are like converting, we are taking input and converting in the with the help of same variable. Okay, so here you can mention int input. So first the user will input 10 as a string and your string will convert it into integer. Okay, same as with number second. So whatever the user will input, whatever value, let's say 20. So this will convert into int. Okay, now we can run this. Okay, so we are 30. Okay, so this is how you can convert your string into numbers. Now you can do this with the help of float. Okay, like we can comment this. Okay, so we have three inputs. We have first number, second number, third number. So we can convert this in form of like float. Float input. Now and here we can put parenthesis here. Same as here float. If you want to convert your string into float, float is like floating point number. That is decimal numbers. Okay, so float here. Now we can run the code here. Here the screen. First number 10, 20.5, 30.7. So this answer. Okay, in points. Even if you put everything in integers like 10, 20, or 30, we have a string 0.0 as a float number. So this will convert your string into float. Okay. Or you can create another variable here. Let's say some underscore of underscore all. And you can copy this. First, second, third number. Okay, and you can call the variable here, sum of all. Okay, now you can run this. Okay, number 74.5. So with this answer. Okay. So this is how you can convert your string into numbers or like integers or float. Okay, you can use any of these. Okay, so this is all about input function. Now we have operators in Python. So operators are like first we have operators and second we have operands. So we can mention operators and operands. Okay, so operators are like let's say we have a expression a plus b. One second. So we have an operator. Let's say we have an expression here. Let's say a equal 12, b equal 13, and we are adding a plus b. Okay, so operators are like here. Plus is an operator here. Okay, operands are a and b. Okay, so operands a and b or operator is plus. So these are operators and operands. Or we have let's say a. So minus is the operator here. Okay, a and b are operands. So these are operators and operands. So we have many operators in Python. So we have first arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator. Second, we have assignment operator. Third, we have comparison. So we have these types of operators in Python. We have arithmetic, we have assignment, we have comparison, logical, identity, membership, and bitwise. Okay, so let's study one by one. So first we have arithmetic operators. So inside this, we have okay, so we have addition. So it is like plus a plus b. Then we have subtraction a minus b, and we have multiplication a multiplication b. Then we have division. Okay, so we have a division b. That is, this is a forward slash. Okay, then we have modulus. That is a modulus b. We have exponential. That is a exponential b. Now we have floor division. That is a floor division b. Okay. So you know addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So we have two division here. First with single forward slash, second with double forward slash. So this is like float division. Okay, like you will get answering points. And this is simple flow division. That is simple. You will get answering integer. So we can say integer division. Okay. Now modulus. So modulus will return the remainder part. Okay. In exponential, it is like power of. Okay, it is like power. Okay, for example, we have. So let's try one by one. Then we will move forward. So here, open your file. So first we have addition. So we will create two variables num underscore one equal, let's say 5, num underscore 2, say 2. Okay, now we will perform one by one. That is, we print num underscore 1 plus num underscore 2. Then we print num underscore 1 minus num underscore 2. Multiplication, print num underscore 1 multiplication num underscore 2. Print for the division, that is num underscore 1, that is flow division, num underscore 2. Now print, this is your integer division, num 2. Okay, so let's try this first. Here, run your code. Now here you can see 5 plus 2 is 7, 5 minus 2, 5 into 2 we have 10. Or now here you can see the division. So this is a float division, which will give you the answering points, that is 2.5. Okay, when you divide 5 by 2, so we have answered 2.5. Now this is second one is integer division, which is like which will eat up the integer part. So we have only 2. Okay, so this will not show you the point part, that is 0.5. Okay, so we have two types of division, float and integer. So we will always use float division. Okay, which because it will show you the exact number output. Okay, otherwise integer will not show you the point part here. Okay, so next we have modulus and exponential. So modulus is like we like return you the remainder part. For example, um, suppose you are dividing 5 modulus 2. Okay, so when you divide 5 by 2, we have 2 into 2, 4. So we have, okay, we have 2 into 2, 4. So, and remainder will be 1. So answer will be 1. That is a remainder part. Okay, so when we try this, print num modulus num2. That is modulus. Then we have exponential, that is num1 exponential num2. Okay, they are like the point part. For example, so here we have num1 is 5. Okay, so here num1 we have 5 and num2 is 2. So num power of means 5 here is a num1 and 2 here is a num2. So 5 into 5, 25. So answer is 25. So exponential means power. Okay. So it's not like 2 ki power. Okay, it's like we have, you can mention any power like 5, exponential 5. So it is like 5 power of 5. Okay, like this. Here we have 5. Oh my God. And here we have 5. Okay, so exponential is like power of. So num1 is 5. Second number can be any number. Okay, 5. Now first number can be any number. So 5 into 5 means 5 times 5. That is, so 5 times 5 means 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Like this. Okay, so exponential means power of. So you can see here when we run the code here. See, we have modulus and we have exponential. So modulus we have only one. So one is like a remainder part here. Okay, and 25 is a exponential. It is modulus is like when you divide 5 modulus 2. Okay, so it is like you are dividing 5 by 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 5 minus 4 1. So 1 is a remainder here. So this will return a remainder part. And exponential is like the exponential part. Okay, like 5 ki power 2. Okay, 5 power of 2. That is 5 into 5, 25. Okay. So here we have modulus. You can mention here 5, or here we can mention, let's say your num1 can be any number, let's say 7. Okay, or your num2 can be any number, let's say 7, 5. So we have, sorry, we have 7 into 7 into 7 into 7. So we have 5 times 7 and answer is like this. Okay, so 5 is a power. Okay, and 7 is this number. Number 1 and 5 is a power. So 5 times 7. Now we have modulus. When you divide, let's say your num1 is 5 or your num2 is 2. So you are dividing 5 by 2. That is 5 here, and here we have 2. Okay, so 2. 2s are 4. So we have 2 here, and you have here 4. Now 5 minus 4, 1. Okay, so this 1 is a remainder part inside division. So this is known as your modulus. Okay. Okay, so 5 is your number 1, 2 is your number 2. So when you divide 5 by 2, we have 4 and we have remainder 1. So this is modulus. So modulus will always return the remainder part, and exponential is like power. Right? Okay. So your number can be anything. Let's say your number is 7 here. Yeah, 7, num 1, and num 2 is 5 here. Okay, so 7 by 5, that is 7 times 5. Okay, so these are arithmetic operations. Now here we can try using input. Okay, user input. So we can comment this out. So here we are putting the number like statically. Okay, now we can take input from the user. Okay, so we have 7 arithmetic operators: plus, minus, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, and exponential. Okay, now we can run this from here. Okay, so clear the screen. Now here we can run this. Your first number. So we are asking from the user now. Okay, and we are converting it into integer. So we have 10 as a number, or we can say 2. Okay, so you can see the result here. So this is for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So this is your floor division, and this is the integer division. So in the floor, you can see. So in the float, you can see we have numbers in point, answer in point, and in integer division, you can see we have simple answer. Okay, without decimal part. And here modulus, you can see we have 0, because when you divide 2 by 10, we have 2 5s are 10. So remainder will be 0. And you can see the exponential part, that is 10 exponential 2. Okay, like 10 exponential 2. That is 2 times 10. So we have 10 into 10. It is 100. Okay, so here we can take any number, any number. Okay, so these are arithmetic operators. Now we have assignment operators. Okay, so we are assignment operators. These are also known as like we can write this in the form of short form. For example, we have like A equal B, sorry 10. So here we are assigning 10 value to a variable. Okay, so 10 is a value here, a is a variable, and we are assigning with the help of assignment operator that is equal. Now, if you want to update this value 10, suppose you want to add plus 5 in this a value. Okay, so we can write here a equal a plus 5, right? Because the value of a is 10. So when you write this, you are updating the a variable. Okay, you are adding plus 5. So 10 plus 5 because the value of a is 10. Okay, as you mentioned above, and 5, you are adding 5 here. So 10 plus 5, 15. So answer is now 15. So this is one way of writing. Okay. Now there's also a short form of writing this. Like you can write the same with a short form. That is with the help of assignment operator. Like a plus equal 5. Which means the value of a is you are adding plus 5 in the value a. So either you can write this or you can use this. So both are same. Okay, so this is like we are using a 2 times. So instead of writing this, we can use a short form. It's this one. Okay, same as we have with minus, with multiplication, division, floor division. Okay, exponential, modulus. This is known as AND operator. Okay, and this is OR operator. Okay, so we have this AND operator, OR operator, NOT operator. Okay, right shift, left shift. So we will see this later. Okay, so we can use, instead of using this, we can use a short form like this. Okay, so let me show you in the VS Code. So we can comment all of this. Now here we have, let's say we have A equal 10. Okay, now we can use here A equal A plus 5. Okay, which is we are updating the value of A. So now you can see the answer, that is 15, sorry. 10 plus 5, 15. Now we can write this A plus equal 5. Okay, so this is same. So this is the another way of writing this one. That is, you can write this in this short form. Okay, now when you remove this and when you run this again, we have the same answer, 15. Okay, so A is 10, we are adding, we are like updating the value of A, y plus by adding plus 10 plus 5. Okay, here. So let's try with the subtraction. That is B equal, let's say we have 10 value. B minus subtract equal 5. So answer will be 5. Okay, so answer is 5. So we are subtracting 5 in 10. Okay, so let's try this with multiplication sign. That is C equal, we have let's say 10 value. Now C multiplication equal, let's say 10, right? C. So answer will be now 100. Okay. Same with all other operators. Like here. Okay, so whenever you are using the assignment operator, so just make sure that you are using plus operator first and then other operators like equal. So your priority operator is like plus, subtraction, or multiplication, division, floor division. Then you can use equal sign. Okay, so these are known as assignment operators. Now Then we have comparison operators. So we have comparison operators, which is used to compare the value. So we have equal, we have not equal, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, or less than equal to. Okay. So we use these operation for operators for comparing the values. For example, like if let's say we have a value variable, a is 10, b is 11. So we comparing here a equal b or not. So answer is false. So we get answering true and false here. Okay, 2 4 0 1. Okay, so here we have a. So we are assigning 10 value to a, 11 to b, and we are comparing if a or b is equal or not. Okay, same as we can try with if a is greater than b or not. So the answer is false because b is greater than a. We can mention here like a is less than b. So answer is true here because a is 10 or b is 11. So a is less than b. Now this is um that is a is less than, greater than, or equal to b. So here we are checking whether the value of a is less than or equal. So the a value should be, so if this condition is true, then a value should be less than or equal to b. So sorry, greater than or equal to b. That is either either greater than b, then it is or 11. Okay, so for this condition to be true, so the answer should be, so the a should be greater than b 11, that is b value or 11 itself. Okay, same as we can check with the less than equal b. Now this condition is true because the a is less than 10. So this there are like two conditions we are checking whether a should be like less than or equal to b. So okay, so we will try this. Okay, so before moving forward, we'll take a 5 minutes break. Okay. So okay, so Auntie, you can visit the JNtech website. So we will just take 5 minutes break. Okay, so now we can continue. Okay, now we will try these comparison operators. Okay, in the VS Code. So here we can comment this. Here. Now we can start with, let's say the value of number 1 is 10. Okay, so value of number 1 is 10. The value of number 2 is 20. Now we will check print if num1 equal num2. Okay, so the answer should be true and false in Boolean values. If these are equal, so answer is true, or if it is not, then answer is false. So you can run this, answer is false. Because num1 and num2 are not equal. Then we can check for the this greater than sign. That is, we are checking if num underscore 1 is greater than num2. Okay, so the expression is like num1 and num2 like this. So answer should be false. That is num1 is 10 and num2 is 20. So num1 is not greater than num2. So answer is false. Same as we can check with this print num underscore 1 is less than, sorry, num underscore 1 is less than num underscore 2. Okay, so here we're checking if num underscore 1 is less than num underscore 2. That is this one, this expression. Okay, so we can, so run it. So answer is true because value of num is 10 and value of number 2 is 20. Here we are checking if number 1 is less than number 2. So answer is true because 10 is less than 20. Okay, now here we can check for print num underscore 1 is not equal, that is to number underscore 2. Okay, so here we are checking if number 1 is not equal to number underscore 2. Okay, that is the expression is num10 not equal to. So here the answer should be true because num1 and num2 are not equal. And here we are checking for the condition that num1 or num2 is equal or not. Okay, is not equal. So this condition is true because num1 and num2 is not equal. Okay, so it is like opposite of equal. So this is not equal. So answer is true because num1 and num2 are not equal. Now what if num1 and num2 are equal? So answer is false because now here num1 and num2 are equal. And here we are checking if num1 is not equal to num2. Okay, so answer is false here. Now, print num underscore 1 is greater is equal to num underscore 2. So here we are checking for the condition if num1 num underscore 1 is greater than num underscore 2. That is, if num underscore 1 is equal is greater than or equal to num underscore 2. Okay. So we can run this. So answer is false because value of num1 is 10 and value of num2 is 20. So for this condition to be true, num1 should be greater than num2 or equal to num2. That's 20. And when you put 20 here, let's say num1 20. So now the answer is true. Okay, because we are checking for two conditions here, either greater than or equal. Okay. Same as with num underscore 1 is less than equal to num underscore 2. Okay. So here, if num underscore 2 is 1 is less than or equal to num underscore 2. Okay, we can put the previous value. No, we can run. So answer is 2 because now the number is less than 2. Okay, so here we are checking for the two conditions again. Either num1 should be less than 2 or sorry less than number 2 or equal to number 2. Okay, so here num1 is less than number 2. That is why we have to answer. Okay, so this is how you can use the comparison operators. So we mainly use comparison operators with if or else statement, that is conditional statements. Okay. Now next we have logical operators. So in the logical operators, we have and or not. Okay, that is and means ampersand or means pipeline, not means this one. Okay, and or not. So here and means so we have and or not. So and means if both conditions are true. Okay. Or means if any one of conditions are true. Or not means reverse the result. For example, we can mention. Suppose here we are checking for two conditions. Okay, let's say if 3 is greater than 5 and percent and 4 is greater than 5. So answer will be true because here we have this condition 3 is sorry mention 6 here 7 yeah. So here we are checking that 6 is greater than 5 or not. So here this condition is true. Okay, because 6 is greater than 5. Same as we are checking for 7. Is 7 is greater than 5? Yes, it is also true. So in this AND operator, so AND operator will check for both conditions for left and right. So here this condition is true and this condition is true. Okay, so that is why we have two answers. Now if here we can mention 3. Now this condition is true because 6 is greater than 5. But 3 is not greater than 5. So 3 is less than 5. So here this condition becomes false. Okay. Now in terms of binaries, you can we can assume like 1 or 0. So here 1 or 0 means answer should be 0. 1 and 1 means 1. 0 and 1 means 0. And 0 and 0 means 1. Sorry, 0. So here let's say 1 is true or 0 is false. Okay. So one condition is true and second condition is false. So the answer is false. If let me mention here, 1 is let's say true and 0 is let's say false. So 1, this condition is true, but this condition is true, so no. So this condition is false. So the answer is false. So means if both conditions are true, like 1 or 1, so the answer is true. Okay. So AND operator will check for both conditions from left or right. Okay, both conditions. If both conditions are true, then only we have answer true. Otherwise, we have false. Okay, like this. If this is 7 or 8, so now this condition is true as well. Okay, like this. Because 6 and 8 both are greater than 5. Okay, so AND will check for both conditions. Now we have OR. So OR will check for only one condition. Okay, that is, we have this same example. So here we are checking if 6 is greater than 5, yes. So this condition is true here. But this condition is not true because 3 is not greater than 5. But so this will still return true answer because we are comparing with the help of OR operator. OR operator means it will check only for one condition. Okay, either this or this. Okay, not both. Or in terms of binaries, we can like assume if one is true, second is false. So this will return 1 as a true value. If one is false, second is true. So this will still return true here. If both are true, then true only. Now, if both are false, so answer is false. Okay. Now, or not operator. So this is like opposite of. So it will like result, like reverse the result. For example, if condition is here, let's say 3 is less than 5. So this condition is true. Okay, but here we are checking that but if you are applying not operator, so the condition is now false here. Okay, in terms of not, so this will result like reverse your result. If the like answer is true, so this will result like reverse the result in false. Okay, now this condition is true because 3 is less than 5, but the answer still will be false because of not operator. Okay, I hope this much is clear. Now we can try this in VS Code. Okay, so suppose we have this num1 and num2. So print. Now here we can check num1 is greater than num underscore t. Okay. And operator num, we can create another variable num underscore 3, that is 5. So with this condition, we are checking if num1 is greater than num2. Okay, and second condition is num3 is greater than num1. So here the expression is like num1 10, num2 20. Okay, and operator num3 5 and num1 is 10. Okay, so what will be the answer here? True or false? So here we're checking num1 is greater than 20. So this condition is false here. And this condition is also false. So answer is false here. Okay, so we can run this and we can check. Okay, so answer is false. Now let's reverse the signs here. Less than or less than. Okay, now here we are checking if 10 is less than 20, yes, and 5 is less than 10, yes. So answer is here true. Because both conditions are true. 10 or 5 both are less than 10 is less than 20 or 5 is less than 10. So we can run this. So answer is false. Yeah, now we have true because we are checking for num1 that is 10 is less than 20 and 5 is less than 20. So this condition is true and this condition is also true. That is why we have answered true. Now let's say the value of 3 is 50. Okay. Now we are checking that if 50 is less than 20 or not. So this answer is false because this condition is true. This condition is oh, this condition is true, but this condition is not true. Okay. So answer is let me save the file. Now we can check false. Okay. So AND operator will check for only one condition. Sorry, both conditions. Now we can move to our operator. Okay, so let's take another example. Here we can take, let's say, value is num underscore 1 is 5. Num underscore 2 is 10. Num underscore 3 is 50. Okay, simple. Now we will check for the OR condition. So we can put OR operator. Print num underscore 1 is less than num underscore 2. Okay. So here we are checking if num1 that is 5 is less than num2 that is 10. So this condition is true. Okay. Now we can make another condition here using OR operator. Or num underscore 3 is less than num underscore 2. Okay, so we have second condition here. Num3 is 50. Num2 is 10 here. So here we are checking if num3 is less than num2. Num3 is 50. Now this condition is false. Now let's merge both. So here we are checking for 5 is less than 10. So this condition is true. But or we are using 15 is less than 10. So this condition is false. So here this condition is true means this condition is true, but this condition is false. But still we have the answer true here because of the OR operator. Because OR operator checks for only one condition. Okay, so we have true here. Now let's say we have this condition. Let's say here we can mention 50 here. So in place of num1 we have 50. So now this condition is also false. Okay, now we can run this. Now the answer is false because both conditions are false. And OR operator will check only for one condition. If one condition is true, so the answer will be true. If both conditions are false, so answer is false. If both conditions are true, so answer is true. Go. Okay. Now we can move to OR operator. Okay, this is like OR operator is like opposite of, sorry, not operator is opposite of simple like reverse the results. Okay. So after comparison, we have we have identity operators. So we can mention here. So now we have identity operators. So in this identity operators, we have is or not. Is not. So is like it will return true if both values are of same object. For example, we have, let's say, the value of x is apple and value of y is apple. So we can check print like x is y. So we are checking if x and y are equal or not. The object. Okay. So this will check line by line, like character by character. So A is equal A, B, PP, PP, LE, sorry, LL, EE. Okay. So these all are like equal. So answer is true here. Now, what if the here is apples? Now, if we check print x is y, so the answer is false because this will check character by character. Okay, that is why I am mentioned object here. Okay, so this will check character by character. Apple, so this value is apple and this is apples. So S is here. So this will, the condition is false here because X is not Y anymore. Okay, that is why I have put object here. So means character by character, object by object. Okay, so we can try. It is not is like opposite of is. So let's say we have value X is apple and Y is apple. Now here we are checking print X is not Y, which is false because x and y are equal. Okay, and here we're checking if x is not y, but like x is y. I mean, like x and y are equal. That is why we have true here. But we are checking for is not, which is opposite of is. So that is why we have answer false. Now, same as we have like same condition. Let's say x is apple here and y is apples here. Okay, print. So here we can check x is not y. Now the answer is true because x is apple and y is apples. S is here, so we can so x and y are not equal. So here the answer is true. Okay, because we are checking for the not equal part. That is x is not y. So answer is true. Yes, the x is not y. So let's try. Here x, let's say, let's take a number 10. Y 11. So print x is y. Okay, so answer is it true or false? So now we have answer is false because x value x is 10, y value is 11. So answer is false here. Now let's say value is 10 here. So x and y are both equal. So we have true here. Okay, now same we can try with this is not operator. That is x equal 10, y let's say 11. So here we can print x is not y. Okay, which is answer is true here because x is not y. The value of x is 10, value of y is 11. So x is not y. So the answer is true here because x and y are not equal. What if they are equal? So the answer is opposite. That is false. Okay, that is false because now x and y are equal and we are checking for not equality. That is, so that is why we answer false. Okay, so this is how you can check for the identity operator. Next, we have membership operator. That is in and not in, which is So we have membership operators, that is in or not in. Membership is like checking for the member. If a particular member, like a particular element, is a part of my like list, tuples, or dictionary or not. Okay, so here we are checking for a membership, whether an element is a member of a particular list, tuple, dictionary set or not. Okay, so for example, we have, let's say we have a value, we have a list underscore one. Okay, we have a list of numbers. Okay, oh, we skip 7 here. We can mention 7. Okay, now here we're checking. Let's say value is, the value of x is 10. So here we are checking print x in list underscore 1. Okay, that is, we are checking if x value, x variable, the value of x is in list underscore 1 or not. So answer is false, because x is not there inside list underscore 1. The value is from 1 to 9 and your x value is 10. So x is not the part of the list underscore 1. That is why we have answer false. But if the value of x is 1, so the answer is true, because now x is the part of list underscore 1. Okay. Same with this not in operator, that is not in. So suppose we have a let's say tuple underscore 1. So here use your parenthesis. Let's say we have a tuple of fruits. And we have a x value here. Let's say so here we have this tuple, which is like we have apple, cherry, and grapes. And we have a x value, and the value of x is grapes. So here we are checking if x not in tuple 1. Okay. So the answer is false here, because we are checking now if x is not the part of tuple underscore 1, but x is part of tuple underscore 1. So that is why we answer false. Suppose we have another value, let's say we have oranges. Okay, now the answer is true. Okay, because now the value of x is oranges, and oranges are not there in tuples. So answer is true here, because we are checking for if x not in tuple. So yeah, x is not in tuple. So answer is true. So let's try this. Okay, so we have this value 12. So we are checking if 12 in list underscore 1 or not. So we are checking if it is in list underscore 1. If it is in, so return true, or if it is not, return false. So we have the value 1 to 9 here, and we are checking for 12 value. So 12 is not there inside your list. So answer is false here. Okay, because we are checking for if x is inside list underscore 1. But x is like 12 is not there. So answer is false. What if we have it's 7? So now the answer is true, because 7 is in list underscore 1. So 7 is a member of list underscore 1. Even you can check here like this, like you can use number here 7. Okay. So 7 in list. So answer is 2 here. Okay. Or you can check 18. So 18 in list. No. False. Okay. Because 18 is not part of this list underscore 1. Now same as we can try with not in. That is, let's say we have a tuple underscore 1. Okay. So we can mention here list of strings. Okay, so we have the strings. So here we can check, right, whether Apple not in tuple underscore one. So let's run it. So answer is false because Apple is a part of tuple underscore one, but we are checking for not in. Not in is like opposite of in. So Apple is a part of tuple underscore one, but we are checking for not in. So we are checking here. So answer is false. Now the answer is true because oranges are not there in tuple underscore one. Okay, so I hope this much is clear. No. So last we have this bitwise operators. So we can copy this. So so in the bitwise we have AND or XOR, not zero fill left shift, zero fill right shift. Okay, so these are like bitwise operators are used to compare binary numbers. Okay, so we can write the description here. Let's say set each bit to one if both bits are one. Okay, that we have compare here. Okay, like this. So and are like 100 111 011 sorry 010 000. That is like we are checking one. If both bits are one, then only we have one here. Otherwise, we have zero. Like 100 11 here. We have both bits are one. We have one here. Okay, so we have one here. 010 000. So and means same both conditions are one. Okay, like both bits are one. So that is end. Now or Okay, so or means it is like we have here means suppose we have 1 and 0. So answer is 1. 0, 1, we have answer 1. 0, 0, so the answer is 0. And 1, 1, answer is 1. So in this OR operator, uh, it is like compulsory for only like we have only one condition to be true. Okay, means one bit to be 1. Rest rest are 0, so the answer will be 0. So 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, now we have XOR operator. So it is like it will set each bit to 1 if only one of two bits is 1, which means 0, 1, 1, okay, and 1, 1, 0, like this. Okay, now we have not operator. This is like inverts all the bits, like reverse. Like 1 is 0 and 0 is 1. Suppose we have a binary here, let's say 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, 8-bit binary. Okay, so here we can check. So invert means if you are inverting, so the answer is 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, like this. Okay, not operator. With AND operator, we have suppose 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, and we can check 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, like this. Now here we are applying AND operator. Okay, so in this we have AND operators like 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, and 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like this. Okay, means both bits should be 1. Then only we have 1, otherwise we have 0. So 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. What I'm saying, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 1, 1. Okay, now with OR operator we can take this here. Now we can use OR pipeline side, and we can use AND here. Okay, so answer is like 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, only 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like this. So here 0, 0 is only 0, rest are ones. With XOR operator, we have let's say 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, let me count. These are 9. Okay, so with XOR operator, we have XOR operation. We have so 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, like this. 1, 1, only 0. Okay, and 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Like this. Okay. With not operator, it is like reverse the bits. So your 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1. So 1, 0. So 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, and 1, 0, and 0, 1, like this. Okay. Now we have zero fill left shift and zero fill right shift. Okay, so we have this zero fill left shift, zero fill right shift. So in this zero fill left shift, we have supposed we have a binary. Let's say 1010 1110. Let's say. Now here, if you want to shift, let's say left shift to 1. Okay, and your position start from here. So this 1 bit will shift to left. That is 1 will shift to position 0. 0 will 1. Okay, 0 will shift to left, which is at position number 1. 1 will shift to 0. 0 will shift to 1. So the answer will be, so here 1 will shift. So we can mention here a dash here. Okay, because this bit is shifting. We are using 0 fill left shift, means we are shifting only 1 bit. So one bit means we are shifting this. So this place remains empty. Now here we can mention 110 as it is. Okay, 110 as it is. 1, we are shifting this bit. So this bit becomes empty. The place of this bit becomes empty. Now this 1 bit will shift to 0. 0 place. 0 means, so now 0 becomes 1. Now 0 will shift to again left side. So 1 here becomes 0. That is 0. Now this 1 will shift again to 0. That is now 0 becomes 1. And this 0 will shift to 1. And answer will be 0. That is here. So this will be your answer with 1, 1 when you are shifting 1 bit. Okay. And at this place, this empty place, the 0 will be placed. That is 0. Like this. Okay. So this is how you are shifting 1 bit. Okay. Now let's say if you are shifting to 2 bits. So here we have answer 1010 1110. Let's see. Now here we are shifting these 2 bits. That is, so we are shifting this. So these 2 bits will shift to 10. So the 10 place is 11 because we are shifting this 11 to 10. And this 10 will shift to left again. That is at this place. So they are 10. Okay, 1011. And these places are empty. Like we have this dash here and 10. Okay, so 10 here as it is. And we are shifting these bits 11. So we are shifting this 11 at this place. So 10 becomes 11. And this 10 will shift again to left. That is here 10. So answer is 1011. And here we have 0 as an empty, like empty space. And we have 0. So we have answer is 1010. Sorry, 1011 0010. Okay. Now we can try with this right shift. So here, let's say we have this bit 1100 1100. Okay. Now we are shifting to right. Let's say 1 bit we are shifting. Okay. So let's say we are shifting this bit to right. That is 1100, and we are shifting this 1 to right. That is, this will be empty. Now we are shifting this 1 to this place. So right. So here 1 will shift to this 1. That is here 1. This 1 will shift to this 0 place. So answer is a 1. And this 0 will like shift to this here 0. So we have this 0. And this empty place we have 0. So answer is 0110. Now if you're shifting 2 bit, so we have this 1100. Okay, now you are shifting 2 bit. So 1100. So 2 bits are shifting to right. So 11 will shift to right. That is, so 11 place will be empty here because these are shifting. Now 11 will shift to right. That is at place of 00. So answer is 11. And these 00 will lost somewhere. Now, and at this place, empty place, we have 0. And we have this 0. So answer is 0011, like this. Okay, so this is how you can use this right shift or left shift. Okay. You can use this in Python. So we use Bitwise in the next upcoming sessions. Okay, how to use it with Python. Okay. So these are the operators. Okay, so we have discussed about input function, how to take input from user. Input function always take input in the form of strings. So we have to convert into integer or float. Okay, if you want to perform any arithmetic operations. Then we have operators in Python. So we have like 7 operators: arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, identity, membership, and bitwise. So in the arithmetic, we have these: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponential, and float division. In the assignment operators, we have these operators: equal, plus equal, minus equal, etc. up here. Okay. Now in the comparison, we have equal, not equal, greater than, less than, and then greater than equal and less than equal. Okay. So in the logical operators, we have and or not. Okay. In and, both conditions needs to be true. In or, only one condition needs to be true. And in or not operator, it is like reverse the result. That is true to false and false to true. Now in the identity operator, we have is not. Okay. We are checking if X is Y or not. So this will check character by character. Okay. That is uh, same object. Okay. So this is apple and this is apples. So apple and apples are not equal. So this will check character by character. So answer is false here. Is not is like opposite of is. Then we have membership operator, that is in or not in. Okay, so here we are checking if particular element is a member of a particular sequential or not. Okay, sequential is like a list, tuples, dictionary, set, etc. Okay, so in means if it is operator, or not in, we are checking for not in. Okay, so here we are checking if one is a member of list underscore one. So yes, one is a member. So answer is true. Not in is like we are checking if oranges is a member of tuple. So oranges is not there. So answer is false. Sorry, true. Because we are checking X is not in tuple. So yes, X is not in tuple underscore one. Then we have advice operators. Okay, we have and, or, not, XOR. Okay, so and means 111, rest are zeros. In or operator, 10 are 1, 00 only is 0, rest are ones. XOR, like 110, 011. Not operator inverts the result, like 0110. So your 0 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0. 0 will left shift and 0 will right shift. This is like shifting your bits to left or right. Okay. So I hope this much is clear. Now, if you want to check out the previous session videos, then you can visit the YouTube channel from here. Okay, so this is session number 3. If you want to check out the previous session, you can search for the channel name, that is G2JS1. Okay, so from here, you can click on live. From here, you can watch day number 3, sorry, day number 2. Okay. Or you can check out the playlist as well. Okay. And if you want to check out the course content of Python, so you can visit website JNtechNetworks.com. So from here you can check out the website. Python modules. Okay, so from here you can check out. Now, so if you have any inquiry, you can call on this number. Okay, or you can WhatsApp or you can mail. Or you can fill up this inquiry and you can click on submit. So if you have any inquiry, so feel free to ask. Okay.